I thank you for coming back to my channel. This is part 4 of my story. This part 4, I'm going to continue telling you about the Argyle Institute and how I am with awareness of the nefarious things that are going on. They're not just happening to me; they're happening to the many. For anyone who is with the usuries of medications, of things of this nature, or are with watching of the television, or having of a continuous use of computer operation or the telephone, usuries with cell phones, they are with the sound waves and with the sending out different frequencies with those sounds for the making of the changing of the thought patterns. And this is scientifically proven of a fact. As a matter of fact, you can look up some of those things with the usuries of sound and how sound waves are with the having of an effect on many things. And one of them is with health. You can go in search of different types of treatments they do with those things, and they're very fascinating. But I'm not a professional of those things, nor am I a doctor. And I need to let you know that if you do have something that is of a need for you to go and see a physician, please do so. Even though I am with the saying that I am a shaman and a healer, I'm a healer of the spirit. I speak of spirit and that which is in you and that which is out of you. For you have them both in and outside. The things that I do say are the cause of my findings. Now, the Argyle Institute that I had visited, who placed me on medications for depression. I'm with the knowing that there was a broadcasting made by the CBC of making is with the usuries of their trickeries by the different types of equipments that they use. And of those things, they are with the capabilities of making of trackings for people. And they are with the connections of satellites and linkings, and they are with military operations for they keep track of people all the time. All the time. And they tell you these things in movies and in broadcastings of the television. And they repeat their words and say them over and over for the thinking of the masses will be with the following those things, because if they say it frequently enough, maybe it's got to be true. Don't let that fool you. Please use your good thinking, your wisdom, and how you think things. Even ask yourself, am I thinking that? How did that come out of me? Does that come from me and my heart? Do I really feel that way and have emotions for that? There are trickeries of the make they do with emotions and the feelings by the sounds and by the words of the speak they make. I am with the usury of a prepositional phrase, and I am with the making of a claim of a fact when I use those usuries. But right now I'm using layman terms for the comprehension of the masses. As I said in my last video, I was using these usuries with different folks. These individuals, some were saying this one was bad, that one was bad. I, at the time, wasn't paying attention. And then I fell into nefarious trickery with these usuries of television, and with the sound and frequencies, and with the telepathy usuries. Yes, there is telepathy. You can use the telepathy in many cases. Most people are of the hearing of it, but not of the comprehending of it. It is something that can be done. But that involves you being of the awareness of how to do that. This is another thing that they're not teaching you, is that you can speak without speaking and without sending of a message through a computer. Way back when I was young, I believe I was 8 years old. My mother was with the study of the alpha dynamics and with the tarot cards and with the oracles. And she had once had a group of individuals at the house, and she asked me to focus to see if I could see the colors around people. Yes, I was capable of doing this. That makes me a light seer. I am also a light worker. I'm also a bearer of the light. And yes, I have my Kundalini, if you want to call it that. I don't call it that. I have my spirit with me. This is with your power. This is with your gain. And this is what they're not teaching you as well. That is why they let you see all these different movies and sci-fis and things of the good viewing for the children. But I have issues with these things. One of the movies is Pinocchio. If you sit and really watch the movie or the showing of that, Pinocchio, and I say Pinocchio because my ex-husband's Italian and my kids are more Italian than they are American. Sad to say. But it's true. And with the knowledge that I am with the gaining and with the zapping, was a cause of my leaving my family. Why? Because I was tired of being manipulated and I didn't want anyone to get hurt because of the things that the Argyle Institute and the others in the governments that were following me. Yeah, I'm going to say it. And I am with the actual saying of the 3 letters of the writing is with the U.S. SOCOM in Florida. For I asked them, why are you not standing up for the people? For the people are with the gain of the gifts. And these gifts are for each one, good and bad. But they want to do bad for the people and don't want to stop. What's going on? So how do you fix that? Well, that's with a great wish. Yeah. If you are with a great volition and a great love and a great wish to the universe and multiverse for each piece's parts of the creation, then your wish will come true. If it is with a good love and good volition, it will come true. Why? For you speak it to the ethers, and the ethers make it of the travel, and the ethers are with the hearing by the spirit, and the spirit is with the echo, and with the sending of the good vibrations. For each child of the deceiving is with these vibrations, for they are tingling in their bodies, giving them headaches, making them go to the bathroom frequently, not really having a good stomach day, and sometimes with the blurred vision, and mostly with the hearing of the ringing in the ears. This is the spirit speaking to you for you to acknowledge them. They are with you, each one of the creation of the start, for they are with the branches and the roots of each child. For you are the tree of the life. And this is another thing they flipped around. For if you are the tree of the life, and you gain of the spirits of your branches, and your spirits of your roots, and you are with the good love, and the good volition, and of the great mercy, and of the no jealousy, and of the no harm, and of the no envy, and of the no want, and of the no anger, and of the no fear, then your spirits will become light, and they will join them because they are partners. And that's what make your 7 chakras. And those 7 chakras are your 7 seals they speak in the book of Revelation. For the who is with the open of the seals is with you. Why? For that is the purpose of the creation of the mankind, is with you gaining of your life and your true knowledge of the self is with your great power of the takedown of the nefarious things with the veils. For they will fall, but you are with no, if you are with the no want of the do of the work, it will be difficult and hard for you to be the seeing of these things. And this is wrong, what they teach you in the churches. For they teach you of a teaching that is with the binding. And I'm going to tell you why. For they are using of the lexicon, of the dictionaries, of the making. And you need to go and learn things that will teach you that what you're reading and what you're seeing is not true. And another thing, like I mentioned in the previous videos, these are with my learnings, and if you're not with my agreement, that's okay. But I'm with the hoping you'll knock on the doors and search and find so that you can take the veils down. And here's another one I spoke of, is with the bar. For I am learning of the laws, and I'm learning of the bar, and I'm learning of the histories and the languages and the theologies and the geographies and the maps and everything I can for the finding of the truth. Here's another one. I spoke of the bar, and I said it was by the bar with the British rule. It is with the British rule showing you that they are. With the binding of the earth is with the religion. By the staff that is their making of their rule. Like this with the coronation. Do you see of the bindings around the ball is with the twists and turns, and at the top is a cross. And then you see a staff, which is with the teachings of Bibles, with staffs being eaten by other staffs. But this one is with a specific bird. Okay? Why is there of the symbol representations of the things? Those are other things you need to look at. For you need to want of the learning. And I am with the want of the learning all the time. For the finding out of the true things. Now I'm going to speak on what I had mentioned before of these groupings and these communities that are casting spells so that they can take of the essence. They're using also different things so that they can make entrapments of children by baseball games and things of the joinders with the classes and stuff like that. You need to be very aware of what's going on with your children. Stand up for the children. For there are over 800,000 children each year that are going missing in this nation alone. How is that happening? Why are the parents not watching their kids is what I'd like to say. But then I can't really say that because majority of the time they're not with their parents. They're learning from other people, peers, and they're being bullied and talked down to. They're being threatened, and they're not telling their parents. Why? Because they're in fear of their parents. This is wrong way of living. And I'm with the hoping of changing these things. And with the get back of the family unit is with the great love. By the first, the teaching is with the learning of the great love of the self. For if you love yourself, and you have great mercy for yourself, for the things that you've done, then you can have the great love of the life, with the sharing of others for that love, including your family.